to establish the Chinese language and culture club. And today, Diajang and the director had to leave earlier. So, and we just have a short opening ceremony. And without further ado, and just let's jump into today's topic. So, and the first, and we would like to invite director of IBSC and Pramaha Jirabande to give an opening speech.
Thank you, Bhante. Respected to Ajahn Mahasumpong Gunakaro, Ajahn Maha Ananto, and all Mahasangha who are IBC students today. When I first come to this room, I'm very happy to see you all being here. And I think we come to the right way, because so far when Ajahn Maha Anon complete PhD from China, Fudan University, and came back to our college. Of course, Ajahn Maha Anon have two eyes. The first one will be Theravada tradition. The second one will be Mahayana tradition. And we all learn more about Theravada Buddhism, that is early Buddhism. We learn more about that. But in terms of Mahayana Buddhism, we have a few knowledge and few experiences. And when Ajahn Mahanon went to complete PhD from Fudan, China, he know more about it. He have a two eye. So I think it is just a good time for you all who come here to share experiences and knowledges. Because we know more about Tripitaka. Three Tripitaka, you know more about that. Vinaya Pitaka, Sutanta Pitaka, and Abhidhamma Pitaka. What about Satthamabuntarika Sutra or Lotus Sutra? So what about that sutra? We have to know more. I think before we have a chance to learn idea and concept from Mahayana tradition, the thing you have to learn is the languages and tradition. Because when you would like to know about Chinese Buddhism, of course, not just learn Chinese languages. That is enough, don't enough for that. But you have to know more about tradition. Normally, tradition sometimes come from Mahayana Buddhism, right? It's not just tradition, but behind the tradition will be concept from Mahayana Buddhism. So if you would like to know about Mahayana Buddhism, you have to learn more about Chinese languages as well, especially Chinese culture. At this time, the world of our world, we have to learn English language. At the same time, you have to learn Chinese language, not just English language at all. So this the world have to compare with this all the time. To me, when I went to study in UK, mostly they all know 3 or 4 languages. They learn French, like Ajahn Mahasabong now he learned French. His PhD related with German language. So I think just your language, for example, Sri Lankan or Burmese, I think it's not enough for that. When you come here, you have to learn Thai language. You learn English language. Now you have a chance to learn Chinese language. Language is like a key. It's like a key. Key will open the door. When you open the door, you will learn new experiences and new knowledges. That's why I try to explain to you, we come to the right way now. If you know more about it, because my close friend, Dhammaratana, so far, Dhammaratana and Chao Chu, Dhammara and Chao Chu, now we work together to handle International Council for the Debate of Vesak. We organized Vesak celebration together. Dhammaratana and Chao Chu, he is Sri Lankan monk, nationality. He is Sri Lankan monk, but now he's like a both the wing of the bird. Sometime when he came back to Thailand, when he go to Sri Lanka, he is a Theravada monk. But whenever I have to go to China, have to go to America or somewhere, it's like a Theravada tradition. I think adaptation is very important one. Adaptation. So he can't go everywhere around the world because he tried to adapt everything. He told me that I think at this time just Theravada, I think sometimes it's like a narrow thing like that. Mahayana sometimes is like a modern thing like that. It is not like a right and wrong, but he tried to explain to you when you go somewhere, go to China, you have to speak Chinese. He speaks Chinese very well, even though he is a Sri Lankan monk. For you, Ajahn Mahanon, he know more about Chinese language or tradition. It's time for you. Lucky. You're so lucky because of Ajahn Anon. Okay? I would like you to take more time to pay attention, not just today. There are too many students now. No seat for you. It's today, but 1 week, 2 weeks left now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can count your number. Just keep all the time, keep motivation. Ajahn Mahanon, as you know more about it, try to bring you to go to the right way. And today, thank you very much on behalf of International Buddhist Study College. I would like to thank Ajahn Mahanon who take more time to inspire students, Ajahn Sompong as well, to inspire you, because next year, Ajahn Mahasompong, he will run new program. That program will be religion and philosophy. That's a MA program, religion and philosophy. If you complete PhD or MA, you can come to join with Ajahn Sompong next year. Okay? Thank you very much. Buddha bless you.
Okay, and thank you very much for director's speech. And we director will be leave first, and we take a photo first, group photo.
Come. Our sister, come. Yale. People need come. Come, people need. Ô khana thi cái này thi lại chi này nên trai rồi
chị cứ vô đi.
Close.
Yale, come here. In front of me.
In front of. Oh, very nice.
Oh, Nika. Actually, no Nika, yeah. มาจากสามนิกายนี่จะทำยังไงการถามไม่ได้โอ้สบายเลยครับผมอยากสมมตินะผมเป็นเด็กเซอร์ผมก็ถูกเลย
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and like the director says, and the language is the key to open another door. We will start in language class today, but just not learn language. And if you want to learn deeply, and we have to learn more, like reading and writing, and that will be have a long way to go. And then we are here is to have more development of the Chinese language and the culture, especially language. And so next, we would like to invite Venerable Pramapasumpong Kunangaro to give us speech.
Hello. Okay, thank you, Ajahn Anon, and all the Sangha members and my dear student and friend. So I am happy also to stay at the front of you, and it's very necessary for you also to share my experience to learn the new language and how the language really necessary. And I will share 2 points to you. First, how language really necessary, and how to learn the new language. Ajahn Anon, give me 5 minutes. Okay. First, how the language really necessary. So now I can say that we are religious student. We study the religion, now with Buddhism, and how many school for Buddhism. So when I study PhD, my supervisor said, if you interested in studying Western philosophy, I finished Western philosophy, German philosopher. You have to learn third language, my own language, English language, and third language. So I wanted to learn French language by the time, but professor said, okay, your topic related to German philosopher. It's better you turn to German language. That's why I select German language. So then why do I have to I have to learn the German language? Because my few German philosopher. And professor said, if actually the translated edition available, the sources, but it's better you turn to the original text. Like you study Buddhism, you turn to Pali language. When the people speak about the Buddha term, Pali language, if you don't understand about this, what should you do? So that's why I turned the German language to criticize German philosopher. Then I finished B1. I spent 1 year to finish B1. Yes. But when I went to France, French people never talk English officially. They always communicate in French language. What's about foreigners? Keep in silent. So one professor said, if you want to open the mind of the people here, you have to learn their language. So I turned back to Thailand. I joined French language in Alliance Française in Thailand. Actually, today I have class French language. I am going to finish B1. So next month I will study B2. Why? Because actually not only how to speak with the French people, but because of mostly Western philosophy come from Germany and France. So if you study Western philosophy history, so you can see the way they work, the route from German to France, from France to the other countries, and communicate like the meditative master who are traveling to study how to practice meditation. Do that. This is why the language really necessary. If you understand all the English, but the text available are not a language, how can you criticize deeper? This is really tough for that. Yes. So this is why the language really necessary. You study Mahayana, you know only English. Okay, you can study from the translated edition. Like the people, like you want to go to the Chinese school, but you don't have the key. You have to ask the other people to open the room to go inside because you don't have the key. But if you have the key by yourself, you can open by yourself. It's like a text. If you don't understand Chinese, but the text available in Chinese, how can you study? You have to ask the author. Please translate for me, please. So you have to ask the key from the authors. So this really necessary. Yes, this is the language really necessary. Yes. And the other one, to the second point, how to learn the new language. You see, when I joined the French language for the first time, nobody in the class, nobody could learn the language. French language is a new language for us. Then the teacher came for the first time. She taught us explain in French language. We just look at each other. Because they use the strategy that if you hear often, every day, you can know and have the skill to speak automatically. Yes. So for the first time, I studied, nobody understood. Then we asked how to ask by the body language. No English. So, but some people, they said, I have the book, I can study by myself. You have to change your mind because you cannot control by yourself. Finally, today I'm very busy. Tomorrow I will study. So you postpone. Tomorrow I will study. So that's why you cannot control by yourself. If you join some institutes, the institutes control you, force you to study, I can say. Finally, today I'm class. I don't want to study, but I have to study. If I don't study today, so next week I will come to start. I may not follow. So finally, you come to join. But to study the new language, you have to be patient. How to be patient? So it's necessary that you have to put the target. Why you want to study the language? Like a Chinese, why? Any purpose you have, just put the target. How to hit the target? If you put the target and you left before you hit the target, you fail. Not only this, but the other target also. That's why I'm going to say that 2 points I want to share to you. First, how the language really necessary. Like a Chinese, you are going to join. So that's why you will use the Chinese as the key to open the China. Yes. The second one, how to study. Even sometimes very tough for that. Don't be shy. You can ask. Don't be shy. So, but remember that language not to learn by heart. It's not chanting. We have to learn to have the skill to use it to speak. If you try to remember by heart vocabulary or the sentence, you fail. You cannot speak, you cannot use it. But if you learn how to have the skill to use that language, you will succeed. Okay, thank you today. Thank you for inviting me to share the experience today. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, and Pramasampong Kunangaro. And for Venerable's experience, the language is necessary, especially for you want to become a better Buddhist researcher. In here has a few languages we have to learn.
Something went wrong. Please
Oh.
try again.
Go away. I'm sorry. Like Pali and Germany, Japanese.
One moment.
What else? And please go away.
Sorry, something went wrong. Please try again.
Like Tibetan. Yeah, this is the when you want to do better research, you have to learn the other languages. Sanskrit. Yeah, this is the original one, and the learning experience. Yeah, sure, it's take a long time, and it's a long process, not just for this master or next master. Maybe 1 year, 2 year, and even 10 years. So we have to be patient. That's the Venerable share really important experiences for us. Because for someone might want to have a rush, I want to scale, like level up on my language, just at 1 year, maybe cannot. Yeah, so we have to be patient. And thank you for Venerable's experiences. And then we want to know about this organization and background, and establish the and I mean in its objectives. So next, we would like to invite Anando Bande to give us speech to be clear about our organization's objectives.
尊敬的阿詹马哈松峰长老，各位同学们大家下午好。我先用个中文来跟大家分享一下啊，然后我再用这个英文来跟大家分享。其实这个语言呢，也是一个非常重要的。你读懂一个语言，就是一个新的世界。你懂2个语言，就是2个世界；3个语言就3个世界。所以这个语言是非常非常重要的。特别是我们这一次的课程，是我9年的一个愿望，终于可以完成了。这是第一步啊，这个要推动这个中文的课程。其实从我这个上海毕业回来之后，就在这边用到的中文可能不是那么多，所以我现在我的中文已经慢慢退步了。所以能听懂是正常的啊，如果听不懂是算无常吧。那么在这个这么好的机会呢，我也是希望大家来多多分享，不管是从中国或是懂中文的同学来到这边来学习，也是希望大家来参与我们这个社团，然后就分享大家的这个中文的，因为佛教有4种语言比较重要的，巴利文、梵文、中文还有藏文，这4个语言是佛教的最重要的语言。如果你掌握其中某一个语言，那你就可以得到的很多知识。因为在4种的语言呢，它是有包含很多原始佛教、部派佛教、大乘佛教，还有后期的大乘佛教，都是在4个语言里。所以在这一段时间呢，我是希望大家都好好珍惜，好好分享大家的那种知识。Okay, I turn to English. Respected Venerable Ajahn Paramahansa Sampong Gunagaro, our vice director of IBSC. This is my, I think this is our first time of MCU. I hope this occasion is already 9 years after I'm graduated from Shanghai. I hope this occasion is a long time. I try to push this course, but this is our first time to complete our mission. So I think the language, one language is one world, two languages is the second world, three languages is the three world. So if you understand one language, it's open the new world for you, because language is just only language, but it includes many things. Concern about traditions, daily life, your friends, your knowledge, and everything come together with language. So, particular our club, Chinese Language and Culture Club. Why we put language and culture together? Because it's not just only language, but it includes everything. It's come together with the language. So, Ajahn Sompong, he shared his experience how to learn language. Like to say me, when I started to learn Chinese, I think more than 15 years or 16 years ago. At that time, I started to learn Chinese. How to learn? I select some area without Thai people. If I'm started to learn English with Thai classmates, what the result? Just only use Thai language to communicate without my Chinese cannot to improve. So at that time, I think I spent 2 or 3 years to learn Chinese with Chinese friends, Chinese classmates. So when I think at that time, I use Chinese language for thinking. When I'm sleeping, also I'm dreaming in Chinese too. So you have to learn some language. You have to spend, to think, to communicate, to talk, to spend your life in that area with that language and culture together. So I hope everyone can spend your time every week twice in our club. And I hope our President Club, Venerable Wei-Xian from China, and our classmate from China become our volunteer to share their experience and their knowledge with all of you. And our club not just only focus on language, but include many kinds of activities. For example, movie, or sometimes sing a song. Sometimes we have the tea tradition or some kind like a food tradition, something like that, to share. Because we have to learn this activity, because this is the culture. We have to spend our life in this activity, in our reality life, in the reality situation. So I hope this is a first step for all of you can join our club, and hope this club will continue. It's a long time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for Venerable Anudo. And like Ajahn said, and Ajahn, you go first, right? Okay. And thank you to Ajahn take time here. Okay, and we continue. And to Ajahns, they have experiences about foreign language learning, and they like 2 or 3. And now we are doing the same thing, just like to Ajahns. And I guess all of you have expectations about what the Chinese course is going to be like, our class, and well, how to show you and how to learn it. And next, and we will invite some Chinese teachers and to give short instructions of Chinese course and how we'll present in this class. And next, I'd like to invite Mr. Leo to have a short introduction of his course.
Okay, 谢谢。I'm Leo. I'm the first 2 class teacher. My topic is Mandarin, Pinyin. Pinyin is that maybe everyone know already. So my lesson is focused on the very beginner of Chinese language. So any of you, if you are 0, so you'll be very happy to join my class. My class have 2 targets. One is to help you to master the pinyin system. The second target is to help you to understand the law, the series of phonetics. Then next, you can learn any new language fastly and easily. So welcome you all of you to join my class. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Leo. And our class not just have pinyin. Yeah, because we want to provide something different, like some activities related to culture. So next teacher, she's good at like music and some Chinese tradition. So, and let me invite she to have a short introduction of his course. And Mr. Yu Shuo Wang.
Hello, everybody. My name is Yu Shuo Wang. I'm the MA student in IBSC studying Buddhist study. And it's my honor to have this kind of chance to teaching you guys Chinese. And as the previous teacher, they were teaching you the technique of Chinese language. And I will just focus on the Chinese culture because I have the chance to like travel around the whole China from every province, every different kind of the borders. So I really have a very rich experience of the Chinese culture. Not at least of this my travel experience. I also have this kind of chance to learn Chinese music and Chinese dancing in my previous life when I was young in the school. So I'm really happy if I can teach just only one songs. If you can learn this, I will be very happy. So I really wish we can, after we finish the class, you can like at least sing just only one Chinese songs. And my other class will just focus on the Chinese movie, Chinese drama, and the last one is Chinese food and tea. And if you don't know any Chinese, it's okay. You can still join my class because you don't have to have any background of Chinese. You just come here to enjoy the Chinese food. We'll prepare for the Chinese traditional food, and you also have the chance to learn how to cook the Chinese dumplings. We're teaching you in a group. Also, you have the chance to enjoy the Chinese tea. We can do like kind of tea meditation. So I really welcome everyone to join my class. Thank you very much.
this class looks fun, and not maybe not in the class, maybe outside or somewhere else, and just have activities. And so next one, it's me. I take one responsibility of a Chinese course, and in my class, we have 3 teachers, and our style are different. And in my course, I will exactly focus on the speaking, and for beginners, I mean, and it has a lot of practice. No more homework, no more grammar, no more reading and writing. I mean, reading, writing, and grammar, it's really good, but it's unfriendly for the beginners, right? If you live up your Chinese language, and you can learn more. And we will provide intermediate and advanced course maybe next semester and 1 year later. One thing we want to do is from now on, we will provide Chinese course every semester, and you might have different levels every semesters. Okay, and what benefit you can get from my course? I guess if finish the course, at least you not just say 你好,再见, just 2 phrases. At least you have to say like 10 sentence or 10 conversations, and because I will lead you to have a lot of practice, and in the method and the teaching methods in detail I will show you in the first class when I teach. So that's my class. So, and that's our class, and we're going to be. So, and yeah, this is for our teachers, and we don't have any like extension time or events anymore. And now we just started at the first class, and let us invite Mr. Lee Vos and lead us to the first class.
Everyone, hello again, and come back. Okay, before my assistant teacher, Mr. Tang, to help me to establish the laptop, and maybe I can do a surveys before, because I want to know my students before I teach. So I want to know who never study a word of Chinese. Never, zero beginner. Maybe half of you. Great. There's good news for me, because for me it's more easy. Then and from the 0 to 1 is faster, more easy. And then I want to know where you come from. Myanmar. Có thầy đến Việt Nam không? Chào thầy. India. Hello. Thailand. Some namasakam kara. So I just speak a few. And then where you come from? Bangladesh. Yeah. Afternoon. Bhutan. The most happy country. Yeah, great. I hope I can effect some happy from you. Okay. For my first 2 lessons, maybe some have some how to say technical or academy, and so I hope to help people more. Okay, come back to okay, my PPT is coming. Yeah. So today's topic is the master Mandarin Pinyin at one time. One time actually is 2 classes, the first and the second classes. So help you to open the door of Chinese language. So we have 2 words. One is Mandarin, one is Chinese. They are the same. Chinese is the general name. Mandarin is the Pacific speaking. That means the general speaking of Chinese. Okay, now we go on. So helps you to know me a little bit and more and about the lesson. My name is Leo and come from Guangdong Province, China, southern China of China, and a former Chinese teacher, taught Chinese in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. So I can speak a few tiếng Việt. Chào thầy, chào nhé. And they are my students. They are my students when I work in Ho Chi Minh City. So I have been spent a few years, very happy few years in Old Saigon. Okay. So now I am new student of IBSC mindfulness master course. Maybe I should sit and continue my class. Okay. As I just mentioned, we have 2 targets of these pinyin lessons. I can use this one. First is to master pinyin at one time. One time is about 2.5 hours. Today is 1 hour. Tomorrow is 1.5 hours. And I promise, if you are not excellent, I promise you can master pinyin at one time. So give me a chance to make this promise to realize. Okay, and also I can help everybody to know how to learn a new language more easily, fasterly, because the different languages, especially in the pronunciation, they share the common law, common series. If you learn a new language, a second new language, the third one more easy. The fourth one is the by the way. So the first foreign language is the most difficult one. Yeah, for me, it's my experience. So, what is pinyin? Pinyin maybe who don't know what pinyin? Can you raise your hand? Oh, so many people don't know pinyin. Pinyin itself is the pinyin This pinyin is the pinyin of the Chinese. That means the transliteration of Chinese or mean the Chinese language. That means the sound system. Normally for language, we have 2 systems. One is the sound system. Another is the writing system. For the Chinese system, for the Chinese, most of you maybe think it's very difficult. Do you think so? Maybe. So I will show you can be easy. Okay. I have my little whiteboard here. There are 2 Chinese characters. How do you think? Very complicated or very easy? Very complicated. Very complicated. But how heavy? Or I can show you. Attention. Hear it? This is one. One. E. And this is E. That means meaning. So if you study Chinese from here, you fail. Doesn't work. So you fail. If you from here, very. I can Pinyin system. And so Pinyin is the sound system of Chinese language. And another good news, and then you no need to learn any new alphabet. You see here? Here. The 26 Latin alphabet, they are exactly like the English. 26. No one less and no one more. So that's a good news. So you no need to learn any new scripture. And then, so the Pinyin system, they play a very, very important role, even for the Chinese kid to learn Chinese itself. When we were young, we study this. And so it helped me to remember the sound of the Chinese characters. So also for the foreigner, adult. For me, I know for the kid and the adults, they have different mind. For the kid, they can understand without reason. When you speak words or a sound, they can remember, can understand automatically. But for adults, maybe our brain already fixed, not have not enough good memory. But we have the comprehension. We can understand logic. We can understand the reason. So in these two lessons, I will use more logical and reasonable, and to help everybody, because you are adults and with very high intelligence. No more kid anymore. Next, Pinyin also very useful in practice. We have still used in the name of the place or the people in China. So, yeah, represent the personal and place name. Okay. And Chinese, like Vietnamese and Thai, Chinese is a single syllable language. Do you know what is the syllable? They mean independent sound. I-N. I-N is the single syllable. Student is the multi-syllable. For the Vietnamese and the Chinese and Thai, they're the single syllable language. So for the Southeast Asia country, the people come from very easy to understand. And this syllable, they consist of three elements. First is the vowels. And very lucky, the Chinese language only has 6 single vowels. And most of them you all know already. You need to know 6 of them, but you need to learn 1 or 2 of them. Another good news. And also the Chinese, like the Vietnamese and Thai, we are the tone language. And I know Vietnamese have 6 tones. Thai has 5 tones. Chinese only have 4 tones. Another good news. And some of you only need to learn maybe 1 to 5 or 1 to 4 or 5. We have another called nature tone, but very easy. So normally we just call 4. And the third element is the consonants. Consonants. And the Chinese language have 21 consonants. And that is, you need to know 21. You need to learn is less than 8. Good news. So I here come to you for many good news. Okay, this is the general introduction. Now, the usage of pinyin. The first is to help people to learn Chinese. I know the Chinese character is so difficult, even for Chinese. Now, I know some overseas Chinese in Malaysia. They are Chinese. Their grandfather come from China. But when they grow up, they miss the chance to learn how to write Chinese. But they already know how to speak a few. They use the pinyin system to help them to speak and listen Chinese very, very well. And even they go to China, no one will doubt they don't know. They don't know how to write because they can speak very good. They only use the pinyin system. So, but if you want to learn more, you have to learn Chinese character. But if you just want to talk to Chinese, then the pinyin system is enough. Definitely. They learn, and then if someday, maybe next year, the year after next year, you will go to China, you will see a lot of pinyin everywhere. They indicate ball. Like here is the parking park, 停车场 here. Yeah, so many the indicate ball, and it's the highway signboard. When you drive, you can see. If you cannot read the Chinese character, you can see the Shenzhen. Everyone know Shenzhen? Yeah, Shenzhen, the high tech city. Yeah, there. And then here the Xianggang is Hong Kong, but here the Xianggang. Yeah. And then when you meet some Chinese new friend, maybe you want to know what he or her real name. Here, the passport, they use the pinyin. So here is the use is under the law of Chinese government. Okay, this is the general instruction. And then now we go to the technical part. So the first is the series of vowel pronunciation and Mandarin's vowels. What is a vowel? Let me have a reasonable and logical imagination and guess how we are, or the earlier human being learn to speak when we are still in the tree, in the forest, when we saw something dangerous or important. We say, oh. Maybe I guess. They will never say blah, 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 blah. No, they just use very simple and louder voice to represent something. That is a vowel. That means there's a sound louder when the air comes from the lung without block anymore. A very clear sound come out. So normally it's like like this. I think every language have the basic sound like this. So remember, when you learn a new language, you should learn the vowel first, never the consonants. No, not tones. Vowel. You should learn the vowel first because the first part of the language, the basic part. So here you can read. I write some sentence. So a vowel always very clear, loudly sound. Clear, loudly sound. Very loud sound. I emphasize again. Okay, when we say a vowel, imagine when you say, I know someone, but who is he or she? You say name, height, weight, and degree. So when we describe something, when we show something, we should have some elements. So how to show or describe a element, a vowel? That's the next topic. Fortunately, we only have 3 elements to describe a vowel. The first is the tongue. Everyone have the tongue. So the tongue to change the shape of the mouth, so he can create different sound of vowels. So we should know the highest place of a tongue. Tongue, Q1 tongue, huh? Okay. So here you see, so we should know the tongue. Here you should know the front or back. This is the first element. Okay. Next is the lower or higher. This is the second element. And maybe some of you, if you read some phonetics, you may know this map, or you can chat. This is represent the shape of the tongue. Do you understand here? When we pronounce R, that means very lower here. You lower your tongue. Now you can feel R. That means here, lower. But here is in the middle. So here is in the middle, but lower. This is the first vowel of Mandarin. So here we have another feel. This one, you can feel E. Can you feel? It's the highest place is in front and higher. So this how to describe them. And this one, woo, higher behind. Here is a behind and half higher. Yeah. Okay, the third element is like this. The shape of the lips. This is the rung. Rung. Flat. Yeah. So only 3 elements can describe a world. Only this. Maybe some of you think, why don't we say the small and the big? It's automatically decided by this. When you lower your tongue, your mouth will become big. You cannot like this. Very difficult to do that. If the lip here, your mouth become very small. So you don't care the big or small of your lips. You only care the tongue, behind or front or lower or higher, and the shape of the lips. Okay, here continue. Like I just mentioned, we have 6 single vowel of the Chinese pinyin system. Actually, we have the 2 of these, they are the same family. So we can say they are the 6, only they have 6. Now we have the description of these 6 or 7. Now we are going to practice, okay? Okay. Okay, the very first one, every language have. This is the R here, mid and lower. Let's share it like this. R, R, R. Great. This one never miss. Okay, we come to this one is the half higher and back. Here is maybe some of you may think it's O, huh? O. No, not O. Yeah, listen carefully. O, 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 run with O, O. Maybe I can find someone to practice. Can you help me to do this?
O. O.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, O, R, O, okay. And this, you see, what is the difference? The location of the high place, the same. Only different in the shape of the lip. This is O, and this Okay. Great. R, O, Very good. And this one, and the Vietnamese, they must know this one is the A, A. Yeah, it's lower and half, front and low and back. A. Yeah, A. Okay, okay, no problem, huh? A. Okay, and this this one also another language have E. Yeah, great. And this okay. Great. Now we come to the most difficult part of this one. Is Okay. You see here they share the same place, but different shape. You use here and you change your lip. You pronounce this and use the shape of this U, and then you can from E to U, and then you get the U. Understand? Now, U. Great. U. Can you help me? U. This is the most difficult one. Great. Congratulations. Okay. We read again. Okay. A, O, E, I, U, Ü, great. Okay. So for most of you, maybe only need to learn one Ü. Okay. Okay. Great. Here, we know assistant. It comes from the simple to complex. So when we have the single vowel, we will have compound vowels. Compound vowel is a compound by single vowel. Very easy to understand. It's not here. And maybe you no need to learn this. For English, the same chart are here a little bit different from the Chinese. The o, the long vowel and short vowel. The u, and then this they are the short vowel, and the i. Yeah, and then for the Chinese vowel, we don't have the difference from the short and the long. Not like the Thai. Thai have the short vowel and the long vowel. I. The Chinese we choose the middle. So, okay. But English have long e. Yeah, okay. This is the Thai vowels. Can you help me to read this? Yeah, I saw here.
E,
So now we're learning Thai, huh? Yeah.
O,
O, huh? We hear that is O, not O, but here is O.
O,
Here,
A, E, U,
okay. For Vietnamese, we share the same here. You see the Thai. So for the Vietnamese, ขอบคุณครับพระอาจารย์ And so when we learn more language, you will know they have so many common things. You see here the Vietnamese Here also he had When I learn in Vietnamese, I have very difficult to learn this because in Chinese we don't have this. But when I already know a little bit Vietnamese, when I learn Thai, I can understand very well. So this is the common law. Yeah. Like this. This is the chat of the Vietnamese. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So now we come to the compound vowel. We have certain group. We already know this. We already know this. Or A, E, U. We put them together. Two of them maybe. When we sleep like that. I become R, E, and become put again. Become I. Yeah. Here also, ow. So just put them together. Ow. There. Here now is O, U, O O O O E A A. This A and pay attention. They write like this, but pronounce like this. Yeah, yeah, like this. Yeah. The grandfather. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, here. Yu, yue, 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 月亮 the moon, the moon, 月亮 and 越南 Vietnam, yeah. Here, not I, ya, and here we already have this, ao, yao, right, yao is like here, yao. And here, o, yo, o, yo, okay. U, wa, wa, wo, we, why, a, way, way, okay. Here, this one is like this, the one, yu, yue, So, here the seven vowels to pay attention is yu, and then here, this one have the same writing, but when this one is behind the e and behind the yu, he pronounce a. So it's the not yu, ye, yue. Okay. And this is the compound vowel, and then it become to. So for the vowels, any question or any problems? I think you are learned very successful. Great. Okay, now we go to the second part, is the tones. Okay. The series of tone and the Mandarin's tone. Okay, what is tone? And we know a sound, we have so many physical characters, maybe how strong they are, the frequency, and the last longing. So the tone is the one of the physical characters. Sound is the frequency. And do you know what is frequency? They mean how fast the object vibrates. So we have a new word, the pitch. Pitch. They mean that the word is describe how high or low the sound vibrates. When we hear a sound, high pitch. When we hear a sound, low pitch. So that's the little secret of language tone. Okay. And another we should know is the relative. When we hear a key they speak, they always like this. When we hear an adult or man, they always speak the right words.你真棒啊, like this. So they are the relative, and they have the difference between them, not the absolutely frequency. Understand? Or maybe later you understand. And the pitch of the length can show in the 5-degree pitch chart. like this. From 1 to 5. Yeah. Here the you see the frequency is so higher. Yeah. Understand? 师傅. All of you are 师傅, do you know? Okay, great. And he is 悟空. Wukong. Wukong. Who is the monkey? Is Wukong. Yeah, Wukong is the monkey. Okay, here is the 八戒. 八戒 is the pig. Yeah, you will know the Taiyouki, we know very well. Okay. Oh, so here the frequency. You see, when the low frequency vibrate very slow. Yes. So we are Southeast country, Southeast Asia country people. Who our ancestor to give us a very good how to say the chance to learn how to sing. Like English, they have no tones. So maybe when they were young, they cannot learn so many tones. They cannot be a good singer. But for our Vietnamese, Chinese, and Thai, and then we know how to clinch the different tones. So I think they can learn how to sing more easily. Okay. Okay. Now we come to the car. Here we the chat of the pitch. Here we had the first tone. Here is 5 to 5. That means most higher and stable. Do you remember? It's when I say I will stand up like this. When we are the beginner, we should speak a little over. Okay. I, U, Ü. Remember, from 5 to 5, stable and higher. And the second tone is 3 to 5. Come here. Like the Vietnamese dấu sắc. Ổ. Ý. Ú. Ü. No problem, Okay, great. Now we come to the third one. Is the most difficult one. Is the change a lot. Yeah. It's the 2, 1, 4. It come down and I. It's a little bit difficult. Okay. Can everyone do this? Can you read? This one. 我 And now you know how to say me. 我 Yeah, great. Yeah, 我也爱你. Great. Yeah, 我. So when you don't know how to pronounce the third tone, say 我爱你 also the 你 also the third tone啊，我爱你。Yeah， 我爱你。我爱你们。OK。对 ，OK。So, actually, when the third tone is stand by itself, he pronounced the third tone like the go down and down. And when he stand the last one, he pronounced like this. If he follow anyone, he never only pronounce half. If we have two third tone, we keep this one, huh? We keep this one. If we follow by first tone, second tone, and the fourth tone, we keep this. So it's the good news. Maybe in some of most of the time, you no need to pronounce the whole process. You only need to pronounce half. Only stand by itself or behind. No, nothing behind him. He pronounced the third tone. 我 你 yeah okay now we learn one word more can you read 你好你好 yeah 你好 okay 你好 why don't we read 你好 no we don't read because we already know if follow another third tone we only keep half 你好 yeah just 你好 is okay no this is the no not 你好 no 你好 like this yeah yeah 你好吗我很好 yeah and the first tone is the 5-1 you jump up from the top to the down yeah just like someone to steal you yeah and I give you a few keywords how to pronounce these few tones first sorry the first is that you should pronounce higher enough the first tone higher the first yeah high enough and second is faster yeah and this you should make when it depends you should pronounce it slowly because you have so many slow if too fast you cannot say no and this you should pronounce deep enough because from 5 to 1 我去我去well, do you know what it means 我去 You learn a very good words of Chinese, very, very useful. Everyone, when you press something strongly, you say, 我去. Today, you learn very good. 我去. Great. Okay. 去 actually means is go. Day, by, 我去. But it has more meaning. Okay. So now we come to have some compare. You see here, this is the Chinese tongue chart. Here is the Thai language tongue chart. Here you see. You see, this is the line, the first tone, but it's the middle. So when the Thai people speak, they are always very gentle. Yeah, like say ga ga. It's like the Chinese ga ga. Yeah. Actually, like always like the Vietnamese. Also like this, is there's a ma, also a 3-3. So for the Vietnamese student and the Thai student, they always cannot pronounce high enough for the first tone. They say ma ma ma, no ma ma more. Yeah. They say e no e. You should pronounce higher. Yeah. Oh, and then when you pronounce the third tone, you should find here. Here is the lower tone, the first ha. The first ha here. 2 1 first ha. And then also you can find the second ha here. 1 4 here. Raising that. Ga 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 ga. Right? Okay. Yeah, I'm a new student of the Thai language. Now I learn it. Ga 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 ga, go 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 go, something like this. So when you learn new language, you compare to your native and maybe another second or third language, and then you will know more and know how exactly they are. When you have this, you will not forget, even you fall down and stand up. So here for the Vietnamese, it's truly a little bit difficult. I would like to invite some Thai to pronounce this for us. You see here, yao nhã, like this. You see, they go up and down. So, yao nặng, yao huyền, yao sắc, yao hỏi, yao nhã. So Vietnamese learn the Thai and Chinese. Very easy. And for this, very short, 2 2 1. Here, finish. And here, 2 2 1. Ma. Yeah. So when you have a chart like this, you compare and then you will know the very detail of that. Any Thai Vietnam go? Okay, maybe I can invite you to help me to pronounce.
Ma.
Can you speak louder?
Ma. 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 Ma.
Comment Thai. Okay. Okay. So now we know when you learn more, you will understand more. Okay. Now we go to next. And so before we already learned vowels. Now we finish the tones. We put them together. We will get completely syllable. Yeah. So we have we almost finished the class. Now we have a little bit practice and when we finish the class. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And here they are the real words. They are the real words exist in Chinese. So we come here. We practice the tones first. May everyone follow me? E. yi, 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 yi. Great. Wu, 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 wu. Wu. Great. Yu, 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 yu. Ba, ba, ba. Great. Da, da. Da. Bu, bu. Nu, Great. Ko. Bai. Hey. Ma. Ni. How. Here they have the meaning is like this. Ba, that means 8. Pa, that means poo. Target is ba. Here, ba. So here, ba, poo. Here, ba. Here is ba. Baba. Mama. 哥哥 妹妹 弟弟 Do you know what is that? Yeah, you already know. Baba is father, Mama is the mother. Yeah, 哥哥 is the elder brother. And 妹妹 is the younger sister. And 弟弟 is the youngest brother. Very easy, huh? 妹妹 Why you like? Okay. Okay, we learn one more words. Okay. And today we didn't learn the consonant, yes, but we should. I think we should learn this first. Can you read? Yeah. 老师 the means the teacher. 老师好. For any new class, I should teach this first because we can call each other. Next time when you come in the class, you say 老师好. And then I will say 同学们好. Yeah, great. Okay, now it's time's up, and then this is for today's lesson and 5 half. And then tomorrow we will finish the consonant and more complex syllable. So will you join us tomorrow? Great. Okay. I would like to see you tomorrow. And then thank you today. 同学们好，同学们再见。Okay, thank you. 再见，下课。Class is over.
I want, but I don't want to join. But this club, if you it is also you can get a certificate. This club. You will check what? You will check off
When I just finished the class today, so I'm tired. Because tomorrow is a holiday, so that's why we have to replace the class today. So I just finished my class. Yeah, how was the UN today? Why did you come so early?
just for session.
How was it?
It's all from the 11 after lunch. Just go to attend the we go another seminar subject. Our subject is seminar on the politics English. That's why we had to join the seminar for there. Just go there like 5 minutes, just sit back up there. Orient.
I thought you get to go like
Just sit out there, orient, and they will share something to listen, ask a question, and go back.
I'm like, yeah, let's go to the UN. I want to see the headquarters and everything. I thought it would be really fun. But it's good to see you. Long time no see. Ooh, so pretty. It's from Vietnam.
Thank you.
You Vietnamese friends.
Let's go back. Where to go?
I just want to travel with you a little bit. Yeah, let's just go back.